Tiger Hill, 2590 meters, 8500 feet, is a mountain which is located in Darjeeling in the Indian state of West Bengal. It has a panoramic view of Mount Everest and Mount Kanchenjunga together. It is around 11 kilometers, 6.8 miles from the town of Darjeeling, and can be reached either by jeep or by foot through Chowrasta, Alubari or Jorebangla, and then climbing up the incline to the summit. At sunrise, the peak of Kanchenjunga, 8,598 meters, 28,209 feet, are illuminated before the sun is seen at lower elevations. From Tiger Hill, basically the Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet, Makalu, 8,481 meters, 27,825 feet, and Lhotse, 8,516 meters, 27,940 feet, are just visible. Kanchenjunga also looks higher than Mount Everest, as it is several miles closer than the Everest. The distance is a straight line from the Tiger Hill to the Everest is 107 miles, 172 kilometers. If it is very clear, then Karshiang is also visible to the south and in the distance, along with Tista River, Mahananda River, Balasan River and Mechi River, meandering down the south. Chumalri mountain of Tibet, 84 miles 135 kilometers away, is also visible over the Chola range. At sunrise, the Tiger Hill is an impressive experience. To go to Tiger Hill, you have to book a car from the Darjeeling Mall Road, any of the travel agents. You have to book a car. In the summers, you have to start around 2:30 a.m. at night, and in winters, you have to start around 4:30 a.m. in the night, because sunrise time differs from different seasons. So we had visited Darjeeling on 26th December 2024. So it was winter and sunrise was around at 6:30 a.m. So at 4:30 our car came and we started from Darjeeling Chowrasta. There was a depot of a travel agents in Darjeeling Chowrasta, just opposite to Kevinter's at Chowrasta, Darjeeling, and we had booked the car the previous day, and the driver had come on time around 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and it was very cold. It was around 0 degrees at that time, and it took around 30 minutes to reach Tiger Hill. So the hill up to the Tiger Hill is the highest motorable road in the world. So the roads are at 45-degree inclination and it's really steep. So we had a very nice journey towards Tiger Hill, because it was dark and the roads were hardly visible. It was foggy and dark. I don't know how the driver was riding the car, but it was really very adventurous, and all the roads were a hairpin roads. So it was a complete round, and it was dark, foggy, and the inclination was 45 degrees. So it was very cold, and we were just sitting in the car, just waiting to reach the hilltop. And once we reached there, it was totally dark, and and there were stars on the sky, and even the moon was also visible, and we could see the city from the top of the hill. So it was very beautiful. Then gradually the lights started coming, and the dawn started appearing, and we could see the sun coming up and illuminate the sky, and the reflection falling on the Kanchenjunga range. So if you can see, there were a lot of crowd there. Around thousands of people were there. And in Tiger Hill there is a previously there was a room prepared, so where we could sit, and the room was cozy, comfortable, but it was broken 8 years back. So I had gone to Darjeeling 8 years back. That time there was an observatory which was closed, composed. There was a top floor which was totally covered with glasses, and we could see the sunrise in a very cozy way, but it was broken. And then they built a 2 stories building, but it is still under construction, and it was very windy, and in temperature it was around 0 degrees. So it was shivering cold. We were wearing socks, mufflers, jackets, everything, but still we were shivering. But there was a lot of crowd, and it was, the arrangement I would say is very messy, because people are just standing in front of you, and they are coming, and you're sitting on the places there, but people are standing in front of you and taking pictures. So there is no rules, there is no regulations, and there is no discipline. It's totally messy out there. Wherever you can stand, and people are pushing from back. So I would say that the arrangement is very messy, but the view was marvelous. You can see that if you stand facing the Kanchenjunga, on the left hand side you will see the Kanchenjunga range, and on the right the sunrise will happen. And this sunrise, as the sun is coming up behind the clouds, the reflection is falling on the Kanchenjunga range, and the Kanchenjunga range ice is becoming golden. You can see the light reflection of the moon or sun coming up. It's just a small yellowish, like the yolk of a egg. You can see it's beautiful. Like whatever I am explaining in camera, it is not even 10%. It's to see it there, it is really a lifetime experience, because you are standing there in the shivering cold temperature, and people are pushing you from the back, and you are just standing there to see that small piece of yolk, the sun coming up, and its reflection falling onto the Kanchenjunga range. And if I tell you that the Tiger Hill, from the Tiger Hill, if you want to see the Everest, Makalu and Lhotse, it is much left towards the Kanchenjunga. So it is really beautiful, and see gradually the sun is coming up, and the sky is totally illuminated with the rays of the sun, and it's the dawn scenes. Previously the sky was black, and then gradually it started becoming yellowish, then orange, and then the sun will come up and make the sky bright. And this entire scene is really very beautiful. And the best part is that there are many binoculars are there. There are people, localites are there, who are selling tea, who are selling hot chocolate, tea. They're localite, they have a drink that is not actually tea, but they have a kesar tea type, which the localites drink. They are selling those. and they also are selling hot winter clothes there. So there are many shops are also there, and there are many people who are waiting there with binoculars to show you this view. That at this moment, like, I went and saw at the binocular that the Kanchenjunga highest peak is just getting illuminated and is becoming like gold. It's the rays of the sun is falling on the Kanchenjunga, and it's like shining like gold. So it's really very beautiful. I must say everyone should visit once in life. And here, like, the Central Wildlife Sanctuary is also very close to Tiger Hill. We saw the sunrise, and then there it was really cold, so my sister and niece, they were feeling uncomfortable, so there were people who were selling hot soup and Maggie. So we had some refreshment with hot vegetable soup and hot Maggie. Though the place is at quite height, and like, the city is below you, so you can see the clouds is below you, so you're above the clouds, and the city is also below you. So you're standing at a height of 8,598 meters, where the city is below you and you're above the cloud. It is a really great experience, and you can see the sky is totally clear. The clouds are, there are very less amount of cloud, so it is it is a luck that you are able to see the entire range, the sleeping Buddha. Basically, the best time to visit Darjeeling and Tiger Hill is from December to February. In summers, if you are visiting, then it is luck that if you can get a good clear view, because if it is foggy, then you will not be able to see the Kanchenjunga. So best time is the winter season from December to February to visit Darjeeling. And now we are gradually coming back, so sunrise has already happened, and you can see very far away, you can see from here the Mount Everest, Lhotse and Makalu, but it is cloudy, so I cannot make you see that. It is very far and you can just see it with a binocular. But the sky is very beautiful and it's a lifetime experience. Everyone should visit once. So I would always recommend Tiger Hill in a Darjeeling trip.